Hosting the inaugural match of the 2026 World Cup carries a crushing amount of pressure, especially when the stage is Mexico City. The home crowd demands a commanding victory, bringing an emotional intensity that can overwhelm a squad before the whistle even blows. Usually, these opening fixtures are nervous affairs. Teams tend to feel each other out, playing a low-risk style of football to avoid an early disaster. Analysts and fans walked into the stadium bracing for a tense, calculated chess match. What they actually got was a shock to the system. Look at this footage. Mexico threw caution away, turning the opening whistle into a flurry of high-impact clashes. The first few minutes were defined by a suffocating pace. Players were flying into heavy tackles. Bodies clashed, and the referee was forced to hand out multiple cards almost immediately. To a casual viewer, it looked like Mexico had let the occasion get to their heads, an undisciplined mess driven purely by home soil adrenaline. But a closer look at the footage reveals a highly calculated game plan. Mexico deliberately engineered this chaos to break. South Africa down both physically and mentally. This diagram shows Mexico's high defensive line, pushing past midfield to compress space. This blocked South Africa's short passing lanes, trapping them deep. Watch how defensive midfielder LRA pushes into the opponent's third, intercepting the ball at the box's edge. That immediate high-pitched turnover fed the ball directly to Julian Kenyon, who buried it, to score the opening goal of the tournament. Mexico weaponized the high press as a primary offensive tool, systematically turning South African panic into scoring opportunities. Look at this pitch heat map. It reveals Mexico's secondary spatial strategy, an intense concentration of activity, designed to create a tactical overload entirely on the left flank. This asymmetric pressure completely neutralized South Africa's ability to mount a counterattack up their right side. Being confined to such a tight space while dealing with a relentless press took a physical and psychological toll on the South African squad. As the South African players grew exhausted, they began making desperate tackles. The resulting red card was a forced error drawn out by spatial suffocation. The sheer intensity of Mexico's tactical compression caused the South African system to completely collapse. With a fractured 10-man South African squad struggling to keep up, the cold, calculating precision of the first half paved the way for the true emotional peak of the entire match. Veteran striker Raul Jimenez broke through to make it 2-0, securing his first-ever World Cup goal on home soil. He achieved this milestone in front of a roaring home crowd just days after the passing of his father. Jimenez's goal provided a moment of profound emotional release for the grieving player and the host nation alike. Moving into the second half, Mexico lowered their pressing intensity to preserve energy for the rest of the tournament. The luxury to rest during an opening fixture was earned through the clinical tactical breakdown they executed in the first 45 minutes. Mexico has moved past the idea that host nations rely on raw adrenaline and crowd noise to win games. By deploying a hyper-aggressive, suffocating system, Mexico has turned the home field advantage into a tactical war,